Is Luke here?
Yeah, he's literally just arrived.
Yeah. See you later. This Adventures of Azureth pictures change every week. I'm fairly certain.
No, there was a point where it said Adventures in Azureth, and I'm really pissed off. So I changed that, and then now everything's changed slightly, and I keep trying to get it back to the original version. I'm like, no, what? It's just staying as it is now.
Wait, why do I have no arms now? I went from having like too many arms to now having no arms.
Well, you have the top half of your right arm, which is all right.
Where's my left arm gone?
I'm convinced.
You're doing a reach around over Gildor.
He's scratching his ass.
If you could add any character in D&D or otherwise to our party, who would it be?
Lola the fish from Shark Tale.
That's a good point. I feel like I had an answer, but I might have to change it to give a bit of femininity to the group because we desperately need a female in here.
I think the bear from The Revenant.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Do we count that as a character? Is that a character?
Ooh.
Are you trying to be?
Well, was the bear a paid actor?
Animalist?
Was the bear even an actual bear in The Revenant? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Leo was actually physically attacked by a bear.
The camera just has to be rolling. He just got lucky.
I don't know why, but I feel like there's space in the party for Gimli.
Oh! Wait, isn't Aurek kind of our Gimli?
Yeah, but it's too tame. We need someone with a bit of fucking oomph. Do you know what I mean?
Gimli!
What about a
Yeah,
buffer?
we need to.
You know, the hat with the... Is that buffer? Is that what I'm thinking of?
I haven't seen The Hobbit.
Right, I'm
15 years.
Googling buffer. Just so we can...
both.
Open his nuts.
That's...
Why did you sound unsure about that when you said that?
Fred, who's there room for in the
Fred,
party?
what's your character?
Here we go.
I'm going Puss in Boots from Shrek.
Ooh, that's a
Dude,
good one.
do you know what? That is a good one.
That's a really good one.
You never know what you're going to get from Fred. Either you're going to get the most ridiculous answer you've ever heard or something that actually makes sense.
I would say I'm thinking more purely party composition, and also we've had fancy a bit of a female in there as well for some range damage and maybe some survival skills. Katniss Everdeen.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, good shout.
that
And
is a good shout.
she can rival Jaff for moodiness as well. So it's good in that way as well.
She might have bait us out when they're trying to be quiet though.
Right. So last session we began our journey up towards the Pale Teeth. So you guys began your journey across the actual plains, the rocky plains of Skarnus. In doing so, you managed to avoid a hobgoblin, and orcish ambush. You managed to keep the orc and goblin leaders as prisoners, interrogated them.
Fred, you're echoing.
Yes, and interrogated them and got some information about them, about the stuff that's going on in Skarnus. You then got to the base of the mountain where you camped for the evening, and early in the morning you began your journey up the Pale Teeth, led by Zarlok. You guys encountered a frost giant, and Gildor almost died from a boulder being thrown down the mountain. But luckily, through some good flying from Jaff, some well placed crits from Zarlok, as well as some good spellcasting from Jaff and Gildor, and some healing from Auric, managed to defeat the frost giant. And you made your way to the base of the Skycarver's village, in a sense, which is called Stormledge. As you got to Stormledge, you were met by the elder Braca Stonebrow, who is one of the oldest living Skycarvers and actually remembers the days of Koran, your grandfather. He welcomed the return of Zarlok and assumed, quite rightly, that you were here to challenge your father to Rorkar, the ancient ritualistic combat that decides who gets to wield Stormcleaver and lead the clan. As you were paraded through the clan, there was a mixed reception. Some of the more elder clan members were happy to see Zarlok, remembering the days of crime and longing for those days to return, whereas some of the younger Skycarvers who have flourished under Drag's rule think you dishonourable for stealing Stormcleaver and running away despite losing your first instant of Vorkar all that time ago. As you were led outside to the chief's tent, Bracker went in to go and retrieve Drag, and as the tent's curtain was pulled back ever so slightly, you guys saw Drag, the arm of a green orcish looking being, and a pair of delicate red fingered hands. JAFF, using his undead invisibility, managed to get a further look in, realizing that he saw, sitting alongside Drag, Gorvath Bloodtusk, the leader of the Orcs, as well as what turned out to be an Erinyes, a fiend from the Hells, and knowing that these fiends have true sight, was surprised to see that this Erinyes did not alert anyone of his presence, and after further investigation realised that this Erinyes was in fact charmed and being kept against her will. And we ended our session as Drag exited the chief's tent, seeing his son and saying to him that, those are his last words before he came out, so I'll get this correct, were, "You should have died when I threw you down. I gave you a death already. Tonight I will give you another." And that's where we pick up. So as it stands, Drag has exited the tent. He's flanked left and right by 4 or 5 other younger Skycarvers, all wearing the same coloured furs, in essence. Torsos exposed, just furs over the shoulders and their loincloth areas. You are currently flanked by a few of the elders, and a small crowd has gathered. Zarlok, or the rest of the party, what do you guys do?
Jan, just really quickly before you get into any Zarlok stuff, I can't remember if I said it at the end of the last session, but I presume I would have told my findings to everyone, probably other than Zarlok.
You messaged to everyone your findings, yeah.
Okay.
Can I little bardic inspire Zarlok?
You're more than welcome to.
Hey, Zarlok.
Nice.
I believe in you, buddy.
Am I stood with my dad here?
Your dad is opposite you, in essence. It's like a small clearing where there's a bunch of tents around to the side. There is the central tent, which is the chief's tent. He has just exited it, and you're probably standing about 20, maybe 30 feet away.
Has he seen me?
He has said to you that you've returned. He gave you a death already, and tonight the mountain will give you another.
I'm gonna look at the others and like jab one of them.
Yeah.
I'm shitting myself.
Oh, God. Just put on a brave face, Zarlok. Put on a brave face.
Elder Bracker speaks up behind you and says, Drag, Zarlok has returned, and he speaks of Vorkar, he speaks of challenging you again. And Bracker spits on the floor and says, "You dare speak of Vorkar, you already lost. The mountain judged you once, you survived, but you did not win. You come back crawling with this stolen blade and you call it on our revenge. Why are you here?"
I came back as a consequence of everything you've done. You've ruined our clan.
You think I ruined this clan? You should have died when I threw you down. I ended my father to save this clan, and soon I will end my son to keep it strong.
And to save the clan, you've only made it worse. We was at least honourable before you took over. And maybe I didn't go about it the right way when of leaving, but what you're doing isn't right. This is not what our leader should be doing.
What do you know of leadership? What do you know of strength? You fought me once and you lost. And rather than dying like a good little boy, you stole the blade and fled. Now the blade returns to me. You fled the mountain, you fled your people, and now you want to return to question my leadership, return to lead them? A Skycarver, a true Skycarver, does not run. They live, they fight, and eventually they fall. They never run.
I have thought a lot about this. And I have had many a nightmares about that night, about that day, and questioned myself why I ran. But I think it's a load of shit about me running. I ran because I was young. I was stupid. I've come back because the further I've got away, the truth has just become louder to me of what bad things you were doing here. I was stupid to have left. And again, I didn't do it in the right way. But to be honest, fuck the right way. What a load of shit. Fuck the tradition. You've run it by your own rules. Right? Fuck that. You weren't like, you're gonna fuck me off!
I hope that you're a better fighter than you were last time you were here. After all, I don't want to get bored with you too quickly. But if it's Vorkar you want, it's Vorkar you get. Elder Karthok, come. And you see another elderly clan member, slightly younger than Brakar, step forward. And you recognise him as Karthok Winseer. He's the keeper of traditions here with the clan. He's the one that enforces the laws of Vorkar and values order of the clan rules above all. Karthok steps forward and he says, if Vorkar is to happen, then it must. Before we formalise the duel, however, there is a question we must answer. Which of you will be able to wield Stormcleaver? Now, tradition and law dictates that it belongs to the chief. The blade belongs to the chief until the duel is decided. Therefore, by rights, Drag should wield it. And then Elder Bracker steps up behind you and says, the blade is already in his hands. The mountain has allowed it. He carries it. Drag speaks up. Let him hide behind this stolen weapon. Without that blade, he's nothing anyway. Keep it.
I'm gonna fucking slam it into the floor. Coming in! Fucking coming in!
By the lords of Karthok speaks up. By the lords of the Skycarvers, blood challenges blood. Strength will decide, and the mountain will judge. Vorkar shall be fought at Stormbreaker's Crown, under the eyes of our founder Karzal. Prepare and meet us at Stormbreaker's Crown. Drag nods and spits on the floor and says, I need no time to prepare. He pulls this humongous blood axe off of his back. It's literally, the metal has stained red from the amount of blood that he has subjected himself to, and says, Unless Zarlok needs more time to find some bravery. Let's do it now. Why wait?
I don't need shit, you fat bitch. I've seen you spit 6 times. I know your mouth's dry by now. You're forcing it to look cool.
Karthok says, very well. Let's go. And you begin to follow the procession higher and higher to the top of the mountain. The wind is blistering against you all. The snow starts to just get stuck in between your furs. For those of you not wearing thick fur coats, you are absolutely freezing. It is the highest point that most of you have been to in your life. You're okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeg, from your natural coldness, but even you're finding it a bit nippy. This is as cold as it used to get at Withen Rock. Like, it is cold. And eventually, you climb to Stormbreaker's Crown.
As we're walking there, I'm gonna say to my dad, I'm gonna just say to him, "You ain't my father, you're a fucking bitch." And see that little fat dwarf over there? You're about to hold a dick.
I wonder if you'll be so brazen with your words when your tongue is hanging from your face, bloody and battered.
See those tattoos? I'm gonna lick your head so hard they're gonna come off, you fat fuck.
As you continue your verbal exchange with Drag, you make it to the top of the mountain and you stand opposite on the edge of the world, high above the clouds, the very tallest peak of this Pale Teeth Mountain. Over here, at the edge, you see a statue. And the statue is a complete and utter stone statue, humanoid in size, of Karzul, the founder of the Skycarvers. Karzul, also.
Karzul's got those shoulders on him.
He has. His head looks so small, though.
So, it's said that Karzul never truly died. His final act was there was a never-ending storm that threatened to decimate the Skycarvers. No fire could keep the clan warm. No shelter could withstand it. And rather than lay there and die, Karzul stood at the very top of Stormbreaker's Crown with Stormcleaver planted in the ground, and he faced off against the storm. And for a week he stood there, being battered by the elements. And by the end of it, the storm rescinded, the clan was safe, and he was there frozen in place. And they say that this statue is not a statue, but it is the petrified, entombed body of Karzul. And every year, every time Vorkar's happened, it has been under his watchful eyes, as a silent judge. Vorkar is not won by the person with the most physical strength, but that of the strongest will, in accordance with Karzul's teaching. And you see him standing there, his hands sort of clasping where the sword would have been, and you look down at Stormcleaver in your hands, knowing that he wielded this thousands of years ago, at the birth of the Skycarvers. And you just start to feel a slight hum emanating from Stormcleaver. And you realise that there is power in this sword that perhaps could be unlocked if you follow the teachings of Karzul properly.
Can I make an Arcana check quickly?
Of course you can. Can I ask what you're trying to infer exactly? Are you going more towards the sword or the statue, or...?
I was always going to make an Arcana check there, and truthfully it was about the statue before you said about the sword, so I still want to just, as it comes up here, just make a general Arcana check on what I am witnessing. Even maybe on I'm not going to say that Gildor would know any of what you just said, because this is as far away from Zahith in both geography and in like environment as it gets. But just natural instinct to be up here and like, is there any magical goings on up here? in such a prominent place of their culture, basically.
What I'll say is, as you get up here, you feel this arcane ping as Zarlok unsheaths Stormcleaver. You feel a resonance that bounces between the sword and the statue and back and forth, and it is ramping up in intensity. And as you start to delve deeper into the actual true meaning behind the magic and the weave here, you feel a very strong sense of evocation magic, specifically lightning, thunder, elemental in that sense, cold, lightning and thunder, the energy and the elements of a storm.
Mm.
You also, I say also on a 17, what you also sense, this is the first time I think you're at a point now where the arcane energy from this sword is really reverberating stronger than it ever has done. And you feel that there is a fighting sense of like a balance that this sword fights with its wielder. You look at the dark adamantium side and the light mithril side, and you feel like you're starting to feel the balance get closer and closer to an equilibrium. And as it starts to reach closer and closer to this equilibrium, you feel that there is a power that can be unlocked further from reaching this equilibrium. When this balance is found, this, as someone that has studied magical items just from being an arcane savant in a sense, you feel like when this equilibrium is reached, this weapon will become exalted in some sort of way. You don't know what the trigger is for this balance, but you can feel that there is a way to increase the magical energy within this. It's almost like it's dormant, waiting to be released.
I turn to JAFF and Yeg, and in this sort of hysteria of just the journey up here, probably the first time ever being in snow and just being battered by the elements, and you know, in a state of sheer exhaustion, and like I said, peaking onto like hysteria, I just whisper to JAFF and Yeg, I feel a great arcane presence up here. This is a very pivotal moment for Zarlok. We must not get involved unless it's absolutely necessary. I feel his sword is calling to him. This is my divinatory powers are telling me this is a very pivotal moment in Zarlok's journey.
So you want me to fireball Drog ASAP? Okay.
Okay. Triple G nosebleed collapses.
No, I hear you.
Can I make a check, Jan?
Which can?
I don't know what check this is. Maybe religion, but from the fact that Triple G has just told me that like there's a lot of kind of power going on up here, and like he's feeling new things. Is the kind of energy up here divine in nature, or is it like, does it feel elemental? Does it feel divine? Like what? I'm trying to get the sense if there's some kind of like, if there's some godly kind of things at play here, or whether or not this is kind of just very like elemental and whatnot.
You can make for me anything that is either arcana, religion, or nature in this moment.
I'll go religion.
You feel a very base level, very primal and basic in the sense that it's more druidic in nature, not fully druidic in the sense of these people are druids, but the magic
elemental.
It's elemental, yeah. It comes from the base elements. I'll even say on a 16 religion check, you know that there is an affinity to the primordial Vengar here, which is more earth and stone based, but you still feel just elemental presence of all of the base elements are involved in this area that you're currently in now.
And I guess just for general information, how how many members of the clan are there? How many people are up here watching this? Like
A lot of the clan are up here. You see that a ring begins to form. A ring begins to form that is led by 6 of Drag's lieutenants that sort of begin to circle around this area. But then there are all of the elders are up here. You're looking at probably 30 to 40 sky carvers are up here, of varying, we'll call it allegiances. You know, there are probably like 6 that seem extremely loyal to Drag. There seems to be about 6, maybe 8 clan elders, and then the rest all seem to just be, for want of a better word, proper NPCs that haven't really got a proper true allegiance to either side.
I want to go up to one of the NPCs and ask their name. No, I'm joking.
He replies back to you in Giant, which you don't speak.
Crack on. I just wanted to get a sense for like how big this was. That bit.
Yeah, most of the clan have come up here. This is a very pivotal moment in the clan's time.
Yeah.
So as Zarlok and Drag stand opposite each other, shouts begin to emerge from people around. Some of Drag's loyalists stream out stuff like, "End him, chief. He is no skycarver. Stain the mountain with his blood." Some of the more older members are saying, "Let the boy fight. Coran's blood still stands, and after all, the mountain will decide." Drag stands opposite you, blood axe in hand, smiles, and says, "Any last words?"
Have you ever seen that video of Henry Cavill where he like throws his arms? Yeah, just gonna do that.
Well, as you do that and prepare yourself, I would like for you to click on your token and roll initiative.
Come on, Zarlok!
Is it just Zarlok rolling initiative?
But now, just Zarlok. If anything happens and changes, we'll get to that at the time.
Advantage on initiative as well.
Zarlok's gonna drag his nuts across your face.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
That's, not one-sided, maybe.
So,
Roll
Drag
that with
is...
advantage as well. And
He does, yeah. Although I don't think he's calculating it correctly. I think it's rolling 2d20 and adding them together. No, it can't be, because he rolled a 4 and a 5. So yeah, ignore me. Cool. Yeah, 1d20, 1 keep 20, keep highest one. Perfect. Okay, so Drag is up first. He is just going to immediately run up to you, take out his blood. Oh, here, before I do that, let me put the 1v1 rules in the chat.
Are we doing these again? Sorted.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Offensive starts. Fred's got saved on Snapchat.
Just because I know that Fred doesn't use Discord on PC, does he? You use your thingy. So it's in the WhatsApp chat for you to look at, and I put it in the Discord as well for the rest of you guys to see.
Fred, are you at full HP right now?
Yeah, bro.
How much HP have you got?
78.
Okay, so Draga's going to rush forward, blood axe in hand. He's going to take an offensive stance, and he is going to recklessly attack your head. So he gets just a normal attack, and he's going for your head, so he gets a +3 to his hit. Rolls with his blood axe. Does a 19 hit.
That will hit.
Okay, so he gets to do max damage, which for him is 25 points of damage.
Oh my god.
What kind of damage?
It is 19 points of slashing and 6 points of necrotic.
Holy shit.
He's then going to take his second attack and aim at your head again for a 28 total. For another 25. I will say, sorry, actually, I'm assuming you raged before you started fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually going to be, the first one is actually going to be
12.
No, because the necrotic isn't half, because only bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing. So it's going to be 15 points. Both of them are going to be 15 points each. So 30 points total for the 2 attacks. As he rushes forward and just slams his axe directly into your chest, and you just feel this necrotic energy start to pulse through your chest. He takes it out spins it in his hand and slices again at your shoulder as you try to wheel out of the way, cutting a deep gash in your top left shoulder.
Jesus.
You're up.
Offensive stance.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm going for this cunt's head.
He reckless attacks anyway, Fred, so you have advantage no matter what.
You do advantage, yeah.
Ooh.
Now, unfortunately, you would be a flat roll, but I don't want to take away the crit, so I'm going to let you have it.
Why would it have been a flat roll?
Because you have disadvantage on the attack, he gives you advantage because you're going for his head.
Right.
Technically, if he did actually reckless attack, would that be allowed?
No, you can't. If you have any sort of disadvantage or advantage, they just all cancel out. It's like a 3-to-1 thing. They just all cancel out.
Right.
So I'll tell you what, because you rolled a crit, what I'll say is do it again with advantage. But you can't. We won't take this crit, but I'll let you roll again with advantage because you did roll a crit in this. 23 plus the 3 will hit. So that'll be full damage. So what is the damage dice for Stormcleaver?
It is 2d6 plus 4.
So 12 plus 4 is 16, plus your rage and an extra 2. Is your rage still 2 at level 7?
There's +8 next to the Stormcleaver button. Surely it's more than that, no?
Plus 8 to hit. Your rage damage, let me just quickly double check. I would have assumed it'd be higher than that. Barbarian, level 7. Oh no, it's still +2. It gets to +3 at level 9. Cool. So you do 12, 16, 18 damage.
Nice.
As you rush up and slice at him with your first attack. That's 18 damage. Are you going for the head again?
Of course.
Roll with just a flat roll for me next time. 13 total will miss.
Can you,
as you slice up with... Oh, you got your body if you want to use it.
You've got it if
I'm
you want to
using
use
that
it.
Shit.
May as well. Is it a
So
6?
roll.
or
What
is
is your a D6 or a D8 for you?
Hang on.
It's a D8. For
It is a D8. It is a D8.
Cool. So roll a D8. If the 18 total will hit.
Yes!
So that'll be another 18 points of damage
Well in.
as you slice at him twice.
Coming in.
Drog is going to once again go for your head with absolutely no wanton abandonment of his own self-offensive stance. Again, going for your head. He is going to roll. Obviously, reckless attack at your head. Flat roll. That is a crit.
Oh no!
No.
So that is going to be 19.
No.
So it would be 38 points of slashing damage. Go down to 19 for your resistance.
As he pulls his sword back to hit Zarlok, I am at this point I'm leaning on in between Yeg and JAFF, just leaning on the pair of them. I see Zarlok overextend, leaving himself open for this critical hit, and I summon what is all of my energy I have left to a point where I would willingly take a level of exhaustion to do what I'm about to do as well, even though I have the ability to do it. That's how narratively passionate I feel about this. I watch him pull back and use all of my arcane energy I have left to show Drag in this moment every bad thing that has ever happened to Gildor, Gilgalad, and his father, and all of the things that have happened to them because of the Cult of Darkness and because of the dragon and the black darkness of Umbersil, and showing him those visions as he pulls his sword back. I'm going to give him my nat 1 that I rolled last session, and that's all of my portent gone.
I'm going to say if you're willing to take a point of exhaustion, you'll give him the nat 1 and Zarlok will get an attack as a reaction from this nat 1.
Yeah, I'll happily take a level of exhaustion alongside that.
That was
Okay, so
that was lovely.
So you use every part of your divination being to send forth just a wave of psychic negative energy, but that was just enough. As he's going directly for his head, his hand just falters in the air a second, and that gives you just enough time to duck your head out of the way, and Zarlok, you can make a regular attack as a reaction. Just roll, and your reckless attacking will be with advantage. 24 will hit, so roll just roll damage for that one. It's not a max damage one, it's just a regular hit for 19 points. Halved.
How do I give myself exhaustion?
You don't need to. It's just for now. It just means you have disadvantage on all skill checks. Not
Okay.
attacks or anything, just skill checks. So if you like make an Arcana check or whatever.
That was also my last portent thread, so.
Okay. Draga's going to take his second attack, and I'm going to say from that one he has disadvantage on the attack. He's going to go for your head anyway, though. Oh my god!
That's insane. That's
There's
insane.
no way this is real. There's no way.
That is
I'm sorry. That's 3 nat 20s in a row.
Nat 20s in a row.
Is that with advantage or disadvantage? Sorry.
Disadvantage.
I'm in shock.
So-
I'm in shock. I'm in shock.
That's 31 points, including your that 30 was including your resistance. That's 31 points total. Your damage you take.
I can't even silvery barbs that because it's already with disadvantage.
I could cutting words in. No, I'm.
The pride I feel like my own roleplay has just been absolutely shattered.
Wait, what is sorry. This is not something. Dexterity modifier and Constitution modifier is. Where do I see that?
It's the two numbers would be 2 and a 3. So
I
that's
was like, wow, what a beautiful
is it your
moment.
armor class you're looking at? Your unarmored defense. Yeah, and then you've got your braces of unarmored defense give you another +2. So that's why you have a 17 total for your AC.
I thought that
Yeah.
was why, yeah.
Gil gets no time to shine in this.
That was
Gil,
31
if
points of
anything,
damage you
made a
take.
more embarrassing
Zarlok.
moment.
31.
That's 31, including the halved as well.
Yeah, because it would have been 38 slashing half to 19 plus 12, which isn't halved.
He would have just killed Zarlok.
No, he hasn't.
He hasn't though.
Well, no,
You're
if he
right.
would've
No,
done that,
good
he would've
attitude, Zarlok. I'm with you.
If you
He would've done,
hadn't
yeah.
if you hadn't nat wand him with your portent, he would have just been dead this turn.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sees you as his blood axe come up and just catches you like in the bottom of the jaw, and you just splits the bottom of your jaw. Literally, blood starts to pour out and into your beard. The bone is cracked, and you look like a just really, really worse for wear. He says, "Are you really going to die so soon?"
Oh no.
Mate, you're boring me. You're fucking boring me. Look at
Zarlok,
me,
you're up.
I'm limping. I ain't got no health left. You're having it. Offensive stance. Storm cleaver to the head. Thank you very much. I'll take that damage. Suck it. Right, next.
Zarlok is
no,
such a
Max-
To
G.
the head.
Max damage.
Suck it.
Max-
And again. Fucking come on and you.
So it will be max damage to you is 16, so that's 32 total.
This is Zarlok locked in.
I love how in the other fight there was all this tactical, defensive. This is just two men in offensive stance. Two men in offensive stance, just clubbing.
Fucking wailing on each other.
We were lied to about this ancient ritual. It's just two men absolutely fuck out of each other.
All right, Drog's go. He's gonna go offensive stance, reckless attack
no.
at your head.
Yeah, RP.
2 nat 1s.
That will hit.
Silvery barbs.
So you got to roll to give disadvantage now.
I'm gonna shout out towards Zarlok and be like, "Remember the fight with the Minotaur? You'll be fine. He's just another fat."
So I roll it again, and we take the lower, yeah.
Yeah.
So
nat
that's we've got
20s
24, a 20 total, which I believe hits for max damage
Damn,
of
dude.
9 plus 12, 21. Sorry, 9 plus 6, 15 points of damage.
Right, okay. Okay.
And he's going to go again with his second attack for a 15 total.
Oh my god.
Suck my cock, you fucking dickhead!
As he swipes down the first one, as he hears JAFF shout, he manages to still connect, but just he ends up having to overextend to make sure he hits. And as he tries to swing back again to go across your midriff, you're just out of the way just in time.
Suck that one, motherfucker!
Zarlok, you're up.
Zarlok has automatic advantage.
You do have advantage, yeah.
Roll as well.
I'm sweating.
Right, I physically cannot hit an offensive stance. So, bruv, with what he's rolled, no matter what, I'm gonna fucking die. So,
Could I cast True Strike to know what drugs what he sucks at?
You can do.
I'm gonna try. It's a cantrip. Fuck it, YOLO.
He has no real.
This guy's just on
I just look at Jap. I'm like,
Get
Zarlok's
a load of this
fucked.
guy.
Like, there is nothing really. I think the main thing that you can deduce from him is that he is a reckless fighter that fights on rage, and that is the only way to really try and use his strength, his own strength against him.
Oh shit.
I also say that as well. You can bestow that advantage to Zarlok rather than yourself from using True Strike.
Yeah.
Well, he's already got advantage. Could I send a message to Gil and basically just say, like, this is Zarlok's moment. We don't want to interfere here, obviously, too much. But if we leave him, I have a feeling that as soon as he goes down, he's like, I think this is a fight to the death.
Yeah.
Are we just allowing that to happen, or
It wasn't.
to Gil and Yag? Yeah.
Wasn't Zarlok's wish, like, unless he says help, then yeah. So if I'm saying this quicker than I am in real life. If Zarlok says help, we'll help. Otherwise, we may have to watch him die.
Okay.
I would rather an angry Zarlok than a dead Zarlok. I would say ready ourselves if he falls, and we'll just bear the consequences after. If he's angry or if we've broken some sort of tradition.
Yeah, and fuck the tradition. If we kill Drog after Zarlok goes down, I mean, who's really going to be mad? What, the fucking elders do one? Do you know what I mean?
Well, maybe his 6th lieutenant might get a bit pissed.
No, we can take him.
I don't want to meta game, but I really don't know. I want to make a suggestion to Zarlok, but I don't want to. I'm very conflicted between it being my suggestion or truly.
Maybe
not
whisper
wanting...
it to Yan, see if it's too metagamery.
It's not at all. It's just whether I want to get involved or not.
Well,
it's not even metagame at all. It's just like, is me. I could easily message Cantrip Zarlok right now and say something, but I'm not.
Well,
Zarlok, mate, you're up. What would you like to do with your turn?
Defensive stance, aim for the head, storm cleaver.
I love that.
19 will hit.
Get in.
Going for the head, so that is you do max damage anyway, so it's 2d6 plus 4, 12, 16, plus your 2 rage, 18. Cool.
I feel sick.
Same again.
A 12 will miss. So as you strike him again round the head and it cuts, you see his leathery skin face mask filled with these bony claws and fangs from various creatures. As the first slice goes across his lower jaw, it splits open, and you see as it peels away, you see this rotted maw of a man that through just years and years of battling and fighting, getting literally just attacked and hit in the head with weapons from creatures from just all those years, has just had to start, his mouth can no longer heal from the amount of injuries it's had, and it just begins to start rotting away. As it's exposed to the elements, you just get this whiff of just rotting, decaying energy. That just puts you off ever so slightly as you go ahead again for the head and you sort of ducks out of the way. Drog, once again, offensive stance for the head. That's all he knows how to do. Rolls it flat. 16 misses.
That's
horny.
As you duck out of the way, he is now just going to go for your body, seeing you near death's door. So it's with advantage because of his Rex attack. 26 hits. And, I mean, I can roll the damage, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I am down.
So as he goes for your head and you duck out of the way, he sees that you've overextended in your duck, and he just jabs the sword into a thrusting motion into your stomach. And you look down and you see, his axe into your stomach. And as the axe begins to pool with your blood, and your consciousness starts to fade to black, You collapse down onto one knee, onto both knees, and fall to the floor. And you feel your life energy begin to leave.
Oh no.
And as the darkness consumes you, you look up into the bright white sky, and this black vignette starts to go round and round and focus on this one small, tiny point. And as the darkness goes to consume that last little bit of light, bursting forwards through that light, you see a familiar gold-plated figure. When you won that compass from Harkon, you had a choice to make. You could choose this gold-plated figure's boon, or the black-winged fallen angel. The black-winged fallen angel promised more power, but this gold-plated figure promised something more. He stands before you, impossibly tall, removes his helmet, and you see probably a man maybe in his mid-30s, late 30s, beautiful flowing blonde hair, matching beard. He smiles at you and says, Zarlok, you fight with honor. You wield a blade that requires balance. You have shown me that you have this balance. You have promised power from one of my fallen angels, and you rejected it. And you realize you're looking at the god tier, the architect of these of these compasses.
Wow.
He placed his hand just out in front of him, and these gold tendrils of energy shoot out of him and activates a one-time use death ward. You are filled up to full health back onto your feet, and Stormcleaver begins to vibrate in your hand. You look down, and there is a crackling lightning storm building up in front onto your sword, and you just have the overwhelming urge to slam it down into the ground in front of you. You do so.
Of course.
You pick up the sword as you stand up on your
I've got a
feet.
boner as well as I do it.
Almost impossibly, this white explosion of radiant energy comes off of you. You stand up, fully healed, the jaw split open, slits itself back together. The blood pooled around you just comes back up your body into your stomach, and it sews over. As you bring the sword down, this huge explosive burst of electrical energy, storm and thunder energy, fires outwards. Drag takes 20 points of lightning damage.
Woo!
And has to make a strength saving throw. And is flung back 20 feet.
Good God.
You now wield the exalted version of Stormcleaver. Once a day, you can slam the sword into the ground, and you deal 66 lightning damage. And on a failed save, the target is flung back 20 feet.
That's so sick.
That's so good.
You are healed back to your full health of 78 hit points. And it's your go.
Come on, Zarlok!
I scream at him, throw him off the edge!
I've hated stars!
Oh, to hit.
I'm going for the end. Come on, leg.
Flat roll. 26
That-
will hit.
That is lovely.
Max damage for that is 12, 16, 18. 18 points of damage. You got a second attack.
Bang on again.
Oh,
That will also hit.
I don't miss those. I don't miss those. Coming in. I told. Cock.
As you explode with this white radiant energy, slam the sword down with this electrical thunderburst, and sprint forward, the clan elders around are in shock. There's audible gasps from everyone else around. You hear murmurs, people saying things like, the winds tried to tear him from the mountain all those years ago, and the mountain chooses to keep him. The sword no one has ever held it like this. No one has ever wielded it with this power. This is the legends of Karzal are true. And as you sprint forward and slash, there is for the first time a genuine fear in Drag's eyes. As he stands there, half on the floor from the explosion of energy, he gets back up to his feet, and he's going to take a defensive stance. He's scared. He's going to take a defensive stance, and he's going to aim for your head, hoping to hit you. He's not even going to recklessly attack. He's that scared.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A 14 misses.
Yeah, motherfucker.
He does it again. A 16 also misses as he shakes in his boots. He just swings the axe out desperately in front of him, and you just dodge both of them with ease. And your father stands there, scared, alone, and with his axe out there, not to try and attack you, as a last bit barrier between you and him. Zarlok, you're up.
Whatever Drag's AC is, it now is +2.
Yep.
Before I kill you, I'm getting that dwarf over there and you're holding his cock. Bang!
Oh.
Shit. Both of those miss. He just manages to bring the axe up and just deflect each strike left and right of him. And he looks at you and says, how? You were nothing. You were scared. You were dishonorable. You're a thief. You're no clan chief. You're no clan chief. And he looks around to his lackeys, for want of a better word, and he's going to make a charisma check with disadvantage. They look at him and they are in shock. They are unwilling to believe that this warrior led them, that his strength has been so easily cut through. And Draga's going to stay in his defensive stance. He's going to just attack your chest once again. He's going to attack your head with both attacks. That one.
Ooh.
He swings, overextends, and as he swings and overextends, you duck out of the way, and his axe plants into the icy snow in front of him. He's going to have to make a strength check to try and pull his axe out or lose his second attack.
Also, and that one being an 11 is fucking brazy, by the way.
And
that's disgusting.
In his terror, he tries to yank the blood axe out of the floor. No luck. Zarlok, you're up.
I'm still in my offensive stance. You're getting it. Right here, right now. Skadoosh.
That's it.
24 hits for max damage. Zarlok, how do you want to do this?
One arm off, the other arm off. One leg off, the other leg off. Oi, catch this little man. Put it on your dick. And as he's like a little like nugget on the floor, I'm just gonna like spin bare fast and like jump in the air. Watch out! And slice his head off.
As he's desperately trying to pull his axe out of the floor, you give him no chance to even try and dodge. You bring Stormcleaver down over the top, chop off his left arm, spin around, chop off his right arm. In one motion, you slice off both of his legs. And as he falls, his waist embedded in the small, soft snowfields, it's rapidly filling up with red crimson blood. You toss one of the arms back towards Auric. You take Stormcleaver, place it at his neck, and just with one flick of your wrist, decapitate him. His necklace of skulls splits and falls down, and he's laying there, pieced limb from limb, head from torso, dead at your feet.
I'm picking that head up. I'm walking over to the edge. I'm lobbing that shit off. And then I'm going to walk back over, go up to the pillar. I'm going to slam the sword down and just kneel. And I'm just going to, in my head, just be thinking like, it will return to be the right way.
As you step down to one knee, sword planted at your feet after you discard the Drad's head over the edge, the winds below past you with fervour and violence, and the wind almost screeches as it goes past. As you kneel when you say those words, the noise of the wind becomes slightly more melodic, slightly more beautiful, and you swear you can just hear a whisper, just a small whisper saying, "Make your grandfather proud." And the whisper goes, the winds pick back up into that screeching, howling sound. The rest of the clan, standing in a circle, are in gobsmacked silence as to what they said, as to what they've just seen. Elder Bracker and Elder Carthok stand, come to the centre and join you by your pillar. They each take one of your hands, raise it high into the sky, and say, "By winner of Vorkar, Zarlok Greathorn, you now lead the Sky Carvers."
Oh,
the
my
mountain
God.
has answered. And cheers erupt around. People start bringing out tankards of ale and start drinking. People come over, clap you on the back, congratulate you. They get respectfully, they give a respectful distance to Stormcleaver, scared they're going to endure the wrath of this storm blast that you've once done already. And there are smiles for the first time in a long time between the elders, as they've seen that this is a man that will bring back the old ways.
I'm just going to link up with a man them.
As Zarlok's coming over, can I make a general perception or investigation check, or maybe even insight to see where the orc leader is, if he like came up here, what's going on, has he reacted to this, if I do see him, etc., etc.
Make a perception check. You with disadvantage because you have taken a point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You do not see him anywhere around.
As Zarlok is walking over, I whisper to these two, "Be on your guard. We still don't know where the other orc leader and the others are." And then I run and give Zarlok a massive hug.
I'm going to turn to one of the loyal lieutenants that, what's his name, had, and look where they're going, I guess. Do they look like they're hurrying off?
Make an insight check for me.
Fuck.
They're hanging around. They haven't got anywhere. These are stoically faced people. You're not sure exactly how they've reacted to this.
Right.
Zarlok, what the fuck? I didn't know you could do that. Since when did you have the ability to shoot electricity? What the fuck? I can't even do that.
I didn't know even.
I'm a wizard. I can't even do that.
Right, cool.
Did we see Tyr, or did he just go down and then just fucking levitate back up?
You didn't see Tyr. Only Zarlok did.
Dude, what the fuck? He stabbed you and you just got back up. He literally saw the sword come through your chest.
I was mourning you.
I'm just like that, I guess.
Valid.
Jesus.
I will speak to you in private a bit more about it.
I'll give Zarlok a little punch in the arm and be like, had us in
In
the
the
first
heart.
half, didn't in the heart, in the arm, just be like, had us in the first half, didn't they?
Right. I'll explain more soon.
Okay. Well,
I think before we get too chocked up in festivities, we should maybe have a look for where this fucking devil has gone.
No, I
Yeah,
don't.
I
I don't
wish-
like delicate people.
I wish we could
Yeah,
celebrate, but I agree.
I'm gonna say
That
I need
works.
to
Perfect.
sort out our clan.
Mm.
You go look for the devil.
Yeah. You call it, man.
I'll sort these out.
Honestly, dude, we're in your lands. Happy to help.
I'm gonna send 2 of the fucking blokes of you to look for him as well. Who were like, sorry, when you look through, did you see? Well, this bloke will just tell me now. Like whoever was in the meeting, weren't they? Who was in the
Well, I
meeting
mean,
with him?
they should do.
Whether or
I
not
mean,
they will, who knows?
none of when Jack was peering through, there were no other sky carvers in there apart from your dad. It was Drog, Gorvath, and then this Erinier's devil that were in there.
Right, I'll just send the 2. I'll send 2 of them to like go and out look for him.
You send Brackar, who's been cleaning the corner from the start, and another one of the elders with Gil, Jaff, and Yeg as they head back down. And
Are the general vibes pretty good because, like, someone won? You know.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you can tell that Vorkar is respected here. It is.
Yeah.
It is how the clan chieftainship is passed along, and whether or not you had a personal relationship with the person that lost, you have to respect that the stronger person won, and they are the person that will then lead.
I get that. That's vibes. I love that.
I mean, are you going to be okay on your own, or shall I stay with you and them 2 go and look?
I just thought that.
Sure, you stay with me, so we'll send them on their way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to think we are talking from like 600 fucking feet away.
I'll say that you came back to the Mandim. You came back to the Mandim.
He did.
You go! We'll stay!
I'll stay here with Zarlok. I need the rest anyway.
Cool. So, Jaff and Yeg, you head back down the mountain.
I want to say that I am like dashing down there. Like I'm using all of my movement possible to get down there as quickly as. Like I don't mind leaving Yeg.
Yeah.
Like, not so far in the distance behind.
No,
him, but,
I'll meet you there. It's all good.
Well, I want to keep him within like 10, 15 feet behind me, but I'm using like as much as my speed as possible to get down there.
I'll get a light jog on behind him.
No worries. So as you guys head down, Gil and Zarlok, you stay up, and Elder Karthok, the keeper of tradition, comes up to you and says, Zarlok, you fought well. You remind me of your grandfather. I knew him well, and he will be proud of you today. Very proud. Let's finalize the details, and we'll bring the clan together, and we follow you. We must celebrate, of course. And once celebrations are done, we can focus on what's next for the Sky Carvers. What are you thinking? We follow you now. We will give you counsel as and when you need it, but the decisions must be yours.
We're going back to our older ways.
Karthok smiles and says, good. I think we've strayed too far from our path.
I have, as you can see, made some new friends who have taught me a lot of lessons that I probably needed maybe a lot sooner. And I think we can learn a lot from them as well. I will make a plan for the future of the clan, but we are not just blood first anymore.
I think many will follow. He gets into a low whisper. I would keep an eye on some of Drog's loyalists. They respectable car, but Drog took us further and further away from tradition, and many of the elders, like myself, were upset by this. But some of the younger Skycarvers, they were happier with the new direction Drog was taking us in. I think they won't try anything anytime soon, and it's up to you how we deal with them. But it's important we keep an eye.
Hearing this, I'm sort of leaning on I've pulled the staff that JAFF gave me off, and I'm leaning all my body weight on it. I look at Zarlok and say, I think you should address everyone now. I think you should say whatever your heart feels and say it true and honest. I don't care what you say, but say it now. Strike while the iron's hot.
I agree. I'm gonna just gather up everyone.
Doc helps you gather everyone up and actually uses a little bit of a druid craft cantrip just to make your voice like louder and boomier, almost like a druid version of thaumaturgy, so you can address everyone with loudness and vigor. And you stand just beneath the statue of Karzal, and a crowd gathers waiting to hear your address.
Hello, my great fellow clans people. I come from another planet. That's why I have the electrical powers. Many of you may disagree with what has happened, but my alien brothers strike if you go against me.
Make a deception check with advantage.
The true deception. That's the true deception of just leaving.
You'll be taken by our aliens and taken to another planet. And nah, I'm only joking. Right, so basically, what's happening is we're going back to our old ways. I know many of you may disagree. I know many of you may agree. If you don't like it, suck it up. All right? And if you do like it, I rate you. But I ain't having no shit. I've gone through enough, all right? That's my dad. He's gone. What if your dad was gone? Think about that.
Yeah.
All right, be grateful for what you've got, because I will now provide for us, and I will make us great again. Make the Sky Carvers great again. Oh, someone put that on a hat. Make the Sky Carvers great again. Come on, say it with me. Make the Sky Carvers great again.
Make the Sky Carvers great again.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh my god.
People start to join in with the chant, and it starts to boom loudly at the top of the Pale Teeth, battling against the wind as 40 Goliaths start chanting, "Make the Sky Carvers great again." Make a perception check for me.
Can I give him help action?
You can.
Yeah.
Does that mean I get advantage? Yeah.
You do, yeah.
Where's perception?
Just above persuasion.
Oh shit.
You try and look to see what the Drag's loyalists are doing, but there are too many people hooting and hollering that it gets lost behind us. You don't know if they're joining in or not.
Do I know who the loyalists are?
You do, yeah.
I'm going to call them for a meeting.
It's in private or in front of everyone?
I'm going to say, I'm gonna have it in private, but I'm gonna address them all, like, be like, this is who I'm calling out.
Cool.
Meet me now.
You pull the 6 of Drag's loyalists and they come and stand before you.
Hello. I know you might not agree with everything that has just happened. I know you thought highly of my father. But there's going to be some changes. You might not agree with these changes, but they will be for the best. I will honestly take in everything that you say to me. I will take in your opinions and your feelings. This is the new Sky Carvers. I will try and make your life great if you just put your belief into me.
You see the ringleader of these loyalists, a veteran warrior known as Rogan Cliffbreaker, says, I believe in strength. Drag was strong. But he stood by the mantra that the strong lead and the weak fall. He has fallen. Therefore, you are stronger. You will have my sword as long as you are strong. He takes a step closer to you and says, but if you are weak, you will fall. Do not lose your strength. Or maybe I will be the one challenging you to Vorkar next.
I will honour this and I will make you proud. I will make our people proud. I will be strong for us. I will be strong for our people.
Claps you on the back and says, well, should we celebrate your strength? I think we've got some casks of ales back down. I think we should have a party. There's no point killing and fighting and coming to near death if you can't have a drink afterwards, eh?
Let's go fucking party! Yeah.
And you and the rest of the clan start to head back down. JAFF and Yeg. I'm going to just say both of you make an athletics check for me, or acrobatics, depending on what you want to use. You guys tear down the mountainside as quick as you guys can, trying your best to not slip on any of the ice as you sprint back down to the clan chief's tent. As you guys approach, what are you doing? Are you trying to trying to see what's going on inside? Are you looking around for clues? Are you trying to sneak up and see if they're still inside? Are you going to try and burst in? What's your plan as you get close to the clan chief's tent?
I'm gonna go dick out straight into the tent.
I may as well follow then.
All right, you sprint into the tent.
Dick out.
With your dick out. And as you burst through, you see Gorvath jolt in surprise, sitting across the table from this Erinyes. And he looks up and says, what are you guys doing in here? Where's Drag?
We've been sent by Drag. He needs your help. He needs your help in the fuck, what's it called?
What is it? What, the top
In
of the mountain?
fight.
Yeah,
In the fight, yeah.
Warlack, Warslag, Warlack, Vorkar.
You need your Vorkar. You need your help in the Vorkar.
Make a deception check, just flat for me. He's like, these damn Goliaths and their rituals. Okay, and he tears off back up the way you just came.
Right, well, that was surprisingly easy.
Fucking fist bump. Bang.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little explosion as I fist bump it. The old gang's back together. Bang.
Right. Who else is here? Because we've sent him on his way. Is no one else there? The devil
person.
Yeah. Delicate
as he runs away, you see sitting there, and now you finally getting a good look at this Erinyes. It's a female devil with these feathery wings. She has very sharp, pointed features, 2 small horns that sort of curl almost like a ram's horn either side of her head. And as you inspect her further, you see that
damn right.
Her wrists are bound by these dark metal restraints, and there is a glazed look over her eyes.
Oh, is this involuntary or is this against?
Make either insight or a Arcana check for me.
Insight. Oh, yikes!
You're unsure. You don't know if she smoked a zoo or if she's something else going on. Her eyes are just glazed.
I'm gonna kind of wave my hand in front of her eyes and be like, "Hello."
You see her pupils follow your hands, but she has no response.
See, Yeg, I'm not sure if taking the cuffs off a devil is necessarily a good idea. Don't know about you.
Yeah,
but
listen, I am not equipped to deal with that. You know, up until this point, I've not had many run-ins with devils, so...
If this thing just gets pissed and starts burning shit down... Not as much as we are a dynamic duo, not sure we're best equipped to kind of fucking.
And we don't know anything else about this being except for literally what we've just been told: sharp pointed features, wristbound, zooid.
Yeah.
I'd say if anyone would like to make either nature or religion checks on an Erinyes.
Can I help Jaff?
Bang!
Yes. Didn't need help.
So, Erinyes they're native to all the different planes of hell. They're not native to a single plane. They can be in any of the planes. But they're most notably known as, in the infernal hierarchy, they are well below archdevils and pit fiends and stuff, but they are still fairly respected. They're much higher than standard lackeys. This one has a slight aura of superiority around her. You know that as reputations, they could be known as bodyguards, they could be trackers, they could be hunters, they could be agents of collection, if they are working in a certain layer of hell where they might need to be doing stuff like that. But this one doesn't seem typical.
Okay, yeah, I know I said 2 seconds ago, let's not take the cuffs off, but also I'm kind of
let's further the plot.
What are we going to do if we don't take the cuffs off? We don't know this.
Yeah.
Where we're going to fucking hide.
I'm not leaving this page with a ... You know what I mean? I kind of need to know more.
I'd say as you look at the cuffs, make an Arcana check for me, either of you.
I was going to ask, are they necrotic?
Bang.
I guess. Bang.
Between the two of you, you can feel 2 strong presences of arcane means. One emanating from the cuffs, and one emanating from her, specifically her eyes. So the cuffs lead you to believe that they are, in a sense, dampening her power and stopping her from escaping.
Okay.
And then there is a a level of enchantment magic, a charming effect on her that is causing her to not be able to talk to you currently.
Okay, I know you can't talk to us. I'm gonna take these cuffs off because we are friends, not food. But if you start fucking shit up, I will kill you. We are friends. Don't start fucking. We're not with that green fella or Drag or any of them.
I'm writing a book.
He's writing a book. I'm doing lots of different things. Please don't try and escape when we do this. And I'm gonna try and just kind of like the lock open with my glaive.
Make a dexterity check for me.
Go on, Jaff. You got this, buddy.
Bang!
Ooh.
You're unable to pick the lock with your glaive.
Shit.
Oh no, I was more just trying to like not pick it. I was more actually trying to like bash it open.
Oh, in that case, just make an attack roll. You slam the glaive in, and the metal seems to be too strong / enchanted for you to make a dent in it.
Oh, fuck.
Right, okay. I'm gonna maneuver her so her like hands are on the edge of the table.
Right.
And, like, her actual body is far away from it, and I'm gonna pick up my glaive and I'm gonna try and hit it with my full force.
I've got nothing. Yeah. I believe in you. Oh dearie me.
You do it, and you
heroic inspiration.
Cool. Go again. You managed to slam.
That one at least.
You managed to slam and break open the restraints, and as they fall to her side, you see her eyes begin to flash with this like deep red fire energy as she breaks the charm effect on her, and immediately tries to fly out of the doorway.
Hold person. I'm back, by the way. I don't think I can. I actually can't do that. I don't have any spells.
I'm just gonna jump and try and grab onto her.
Make an athletics check for me.
Do you have the whole person spell?
I do. I don't have spell slots. Can I level 1 it, or is that not how that works?
No, it's a level 2 spell.
Yeah. So I could up it.
As she tries to fly past you, let me make an opposed one.
Blimey.
You manage to slow her down, but her wings just sort of bat you away, and she begins to fly out away.
Can I upcast hold person? Is that a thing?
Yes. Has you got a level 3 slot? You can cast it as a level 3 spell.
Level 3, baby.
All right. It is a wisdom saving throw, and your DC is.
It's something +1, right? I'm trying to find that plus whatever it is.
Spells top, like top right.
So it is spells. It is 17 then.
When I was in the toilet, she didn't say anything, did she? You just freed her.
No, we're just freed her, yeah.
All right, so DC 17, she gets a +2, so you need a 14 or lower on the dice.
Come on!
Yeah! Yes!
As she begins to fly, she is frozen in place and falls about 10 feet into the snow.
Fuck! I was about to say, Rustrader!
At this point, I'll say that Gil and Zarlok have headed down, and you've just seen this Erinyes be petrified mid-flight and fall flat on her face in the snow.
Shit.
And then you see me sprint and jump on top of her, like belly flop on top of her to stop her from moving.
YEGOR, what the fuck is going on?
And Samir Nasri.
We've got her!
We got her! We got Samir Nasri. And yeah,
Who is she?
I don't know. She's the female devil. That's what I've learned so far. And she was bound.
A female devil.
A female. She's the. Wait, is she the female devil? She's a female devil.
while they're shouting across, are the rest of the clan coming down behind them as well?
Yeah, they've all just seen you basically belly flop onto this winged devil creature.
I'm gonna pick her up and run back inside the tent.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Come in here. We'll talk about it in here.
Zarlok remembers where he is and just carries on walking past. Like nothing. Like nothing's going on.
We'll talk
No
about
one's
it
batted
in
an
there.
eyelid. No one's batted an eyelid.
Okay. We're friends. Yeah?
Oh, God.
We're friends. We're not, okay? We didn't bound you magically. We're just bounding you so we can understand what you're here for, basically.
I said friends, not food. We're friends, not food.
Which didn't try and eat us.
She snarls at you in Infernal
Oh.
and then says in Common, "Let me go.
What? Yeah, but why?
You don't want
What?
to deal with you don't want to deal with me or my master."
Who's your master?
Yeah, he's your master.
Why do you want to know?
Oh, fuck, I don't know, because
you just told us about them.
Yeah, you opened the
brought them
door. You opened the door. Come on.
You can't bring them up and then say, I'm not talking about them.
What are you doing here? Why are you on a mountain? Why are you not in hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
And who's your master?
If I give you answers, will you let me go?
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yes.
It's probably.
Depends if the answers are good enough.
Yeah.
She says, "Well, if we're going to make a deal, we need a
Oh,
contract."
fuck
And
off with this.
You.
Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. If you tell us information, I will give you writing credits for this chapter of my book. How about that?
Good deal. Goddamn good deal. I'd take that deal.
I'll acknowledge you at the beginning of the book.
An infernal flame appears in her hand, and as the flame subsides, there is a scroll of parchment.
Mm-hmm.
And it says at the top, "I, Velthraxis, the Bloodhound of this, promise to answer questions to place name here.
Okay.
Upon when either all questions have been asked and answered, or 60 minutes of time have expired,
Okay.
will be freed and allowed to return to my homeland, uninjured, unhurt, untracked."
I think we sign it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but-
and you don't want writing credit. Is that what I'm getting?
She just shakes her head.
Okay. Well, that's okay. So we get all questions. Okay. When we say all questions, what does all mean in terms of the contract?
Any questions
Like
you have that permit to
until
me,
we're done. Until
you
we
have
say we're
either-
done.
or until 1 hour has passed.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that seems all right, doesn't it, lads? Is
Yeah.
yeah.
Good
Do I
deal.
want to sign? I mean, I'll sign it. Fuck it. Do you know what I mean?
I've already signed it while these two have been talking.
Ah, good man, Gil. Good man.
Good man, Gil.
I'll just put YF on it as well. Just
After you all sign it, a little small explosion of fire in her hand as the scroll disintegrates into flame. Says, "Well, your time starts now.
okay,
Ask
amazing.
your questions."
Who's your
Who's your
master?
master?
I owe my allegiance to Dispater, the Archduke and protector of the city of Dis.
Okay, City of Dis. Amazing.
Does he have a scarecrow mask by any chance?
He does not, but he has dealt with someone that you speak of.
Oh shit. Okay.
What are you talking about?
Batman.
We're running out of time.
I assume, by the way, you didn't mean Scarecrow Mask, you meant the Raven Witch Doctor Mask.
Yes, is what I meant.
Yes, I thought that's what you meant.
Okay. Good DM. Good DM.
That's what we've always called it.
He's dealt with someone with a plague doctor mask. What did he deal with them for?
They
And don't say I don't know.
I will tell you what I do know.
Yeah.
They are, I would say, competitive rivals. Is probably the best way to put it. They are both collectors, and each wish to have items from the other's collection,
Right.
and rather than stoop to menial levels of battle and skullduggery, they instead usually gamble.
Do you know much about this plague doctor person?
I've only seen him in passing, and what my master tells me, I know he hails from a far-off plane of existence.
Do you know which?
I can't say I do.
Do you know a name?
I do not. I've never been given a name. I just know that he is an archfey.
Archfey.
Oh.
Okay.
Why are you here?
I was trapped, you see.
Yeah. Did feel against your will.
I am the bloodhound of this. I have an excellent nose, and my master wishes me to find peculiar and unique beings. I've been sent far and wide across different planes of existence to track down things for his collection, and that was the purpose for which I was forged for. And one thing my master has wanted above all else for a long time is the last unicorn.
Oh.
And it seems that these individuals, as she points back to the chairs that were here, were waiting in trap. They spread false rumors that the last unicorn that used to roam the Gravewood before the forest died, protected by the druids there. Apparently, the last unicorn was sighted around the ruins of Adamantskar. This was a lie perpetrated by them throughout some lower ranking devils. The gossip made its way up to Gispater, and he sent me to try and retrieve it for him. And when I made it to the ruins of Adamantskar, there was no unicorn. Instead, there were 50 strong orcs, goblins, Dwergar, drow waiting. And they overwhelmed me, captured me, and took me here for questioning.
What did they ask you?
Yeah.
They wished to know the location of an object.
What object? Oh, the fucking... it's...
The heart.
The heart.
It is.
Yes, the heart of Umbrasil.
Do you know where the heart of Umbrasil is? Like, exactly. Like, don't just say in this. Like, do you know where exactly?
It's a part of my master's collection, but it's difficult to know exactly. The vaults of this do not stay in one place. The rooms shift, the layouts change. You cannot rely on a fixed path in or out.
Yeah.
The entire city of this is built on one of the last living primordial
I
titans.
was about to ask about this.
By any
And-
chance, does your master have a compass?
He does not. Well, he may own a few, but they may just be mundane compasses. And she sniffs.
What if we're after
If you're,
mundane
speaking, if you're
compasses?
speaking about the relics of Tyr that you carry, he does not have one of those.
It's nice
and as she
to sniff,
sniffs-
yeah.
As she sniffs, you see she starts to focus in her eyes, and there is almost the best way to describe what she smells and her reaction to what she smells is there is a layer of arousal as she smells, and she says,
Hold on, what?
"Oh, sorry, I've just lost the notes that I needed."
What's she smelling that she's
Why-
aroused?
She's smelling something.
Why did she lose her notes?
No, I lost my notes. You carry
Oh,
you
fuck
carry
me.
rare, unique, ancient blood. Blood that has been shaped, blood that remembers. And she looks directly at you, Jeff.
Oh, don't involve JAFF. He's got enough on his plate.
Yeah, whoa!
Some would argue too much.
It's
Wait till chapter 2 comes in.
Yeah, wait to hear his backstory. Thank fuck you sat down. Hold on, let me get you a pillow. Let me pop that under you.
Make another deal.
Let me
Just
cast
phone
hold
it back,
person
only
again.
1 hour.
Yeah, let's just refresh that whole person real quick.
the blood. It's ancient. It's sanguine in nature. You carry traces of a vein-born.
Oh, no.
You cannot deceive my nose. I smell it.
We're
She's
not
like-
we're not the ones on troll here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just inhales deeply and she like lingers
She
on the
needs to-
scent,
you need to
almost
stop
as
doing
if
that.
she's tasting it.
Will you fuck me for it?
Oh, can I what? No, wait.
No, what would you do for it? Go on, what would you do for it? It seems like you're very interested in this. What would you give me for it?
Couple
She
coppers.
just- She says, "The amount you have isn't enough," but her eyes go wide. There is more. There is more. Can sense more of it.
Yeah. Well, that's where I got it from, I think.
That makes sense. I think.
Made a discovery, by the way, but let's keep asking questions. I'll tell you after.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Oh shit!
So they wanted to find out where the heart is. The heart is in the vaults. How did you get here, and how do you plan to get back to hell?
I have means of shifting between the layers of hell and the material plane.
Can you give that to us or no?
Unfortunately, it's not as simple as
Just to
producing
get
a
in.
tear in the planes. It is something innate that I have myself.
I knew a guy that could do it, so I was just wondering.
If we wanted to find this old primordial underneath and just ask him a few questions, how would we get down there?
Well, this primordial Agra, she holds the city aloft. The city is built onto her.
So is she laying down or is she stood up?
She stood.
Oh,
She stood on the third layer of hell, holding the second layer of hell above her.
oh fuck.
Oh,
Okay.
so we'd have to go to the third layer to find her.
She exists in the transient space between layers.
How many layers? Never mind. Do you know what? Don't even ignore me.
How do you get into a transient space between the layers?
There
What
are
is?
there are ways. So you could. The easiest way would be just to fall between the layers.
What?
But the harder way would be to modify a plane shifting spell to take you to a location between the planes.
That's awesome. Okay. That's cool. Are there any important follow-up questions that anyone has? Because I'm just kind of like,
Do you have anything cool in your pockets?
what's in my pockets?
How
You
old
know-
were you when you had your first kiss?
There is nothing cool in my pockets. In your pockets, you have some jams and a book.
What?
I have never.
Oh, you can
I,
smell.
I have not had my first kiss.
Oh,
Would you like to?
Jesus.
No.
Fair enough.
Let it go. Let it go.
Well, I mean, are we all done here? Because like, I'm happy to let you just, fuck off back from whence you came. As long as you don't like beef us, do you know what I mean? Like, don't.
Yeah. Are you gonna?
Yeah.
What are you gonna tell your master once you get back?
You just escaped, and that's that. You didn't have a conversation with us.
No, I'll be telling him that there are two parties interested in stealing the Heart of Umbrasil from his collection.
Right.
I'm sure he will double his security and keep a watchful eye over it.
Right.
So for the goblin and like the Goliath you saw before, yeah, they're interested, right?
And this warlock, wizard, barbarian, and bard.
What? Don't just name my class like that. Is your boss an archdevil?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I've don't get me wrong, I've fucking rattled you. Wait till this. One last thing. If you were to die right now, would anyone actually be aware or not?
He was probably already wondering where I am. If I take any longer to get back, he will be even more worried as my whereabouts.
Okay, but why?
There wouldn't be there wouldn't be like an arcane ping or anything. You would just die.
I would just die.
Okay. Well,
listen. I just feel like I feel like we're leaving this on a bad energy. Like, why are you going to tell your boss about us specifically? We want to let you go, and we are happy that you exist.
I don't even know what the Heart of Umbrasil is.
I still don't understand what the fuck that is. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're on top of a mountain with giants. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at me. Do you know?
As I understand it, the Heart of Umbrasil is exactly what it says
on the
tin. It is the heart of the primordial dragon, Umbrasil.
Right. Well, thanks for telling us. But can you stop? Don't beef us with your boss. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not here to get angry with people. We're not here to get on people's wrong side.
Gil, yeah, we doing this?
I am going to lean down in front of her and put my face very close to her ear, and I'm going to cast suggestion and say, pull the contract out that you just summoned and edit it to say, when we free you, you'll never speak of any of the people you saw here ever in your life.
The spell save DC?
16.
She gets a +2, so 13 or lower, and she fails. She pulls out the contract. She makes the edit. It disappears into existence once again.
You're free to go.
Before I go, may I ask a favour?
Yeah, go on.
I have an interest in this blood. I do not wish to take it. You have my word. I simply would like to interface with it so I could see where more may reside. And as a favour to you, I can disclose that location with you also to prove there is no deception here.
What, the location of where there's more vein-born blood?
Correct.
I know where there's more vein-born blood. Where do you think I got it from?
Where did you get it from?
Well,
I feel multiple.
Now. She sat right there.
I feel multiple presences across the world.
Shit.
I'll let you inspect it, but I don't want you to be unspecific here and be like, oh, there is another one somewhere to the south. Like,
I can do you one better. And as she places her hand out just to focus her innate blood magic,
I'll pull it out. I will pull it out.
the four of you all receive a vision.
Oh.
The world in front of you fractures. The tent gives way to towering marble and gold-lit spires. You stand in the North Spire, directly outside what you know, JAFF, as the High Archive of Crownspire. Vision shifts, and your Ned's inside the archive, surrounded by endless shelves of relics and sealed knowledge, and it hums with a quiet, controlled power. The vision draws you further forward, deeper into a restricted section of the archive, and a hidden doorway reveals itself behind one of the shelves. Smooth stone marked with shifting runes, and a faint, almost imperceptible sigil of Antoine Batiste. A set of fangs on a dripping crimson rose. And beyond it lies a circular vault. And at the centre stands a black pedestal. And upon this pedestal rests a crystal vial with dark, viscous blood pulsing faintly, alive and aware, arcane and ancient. The shadows in the chamber stretch unnaturally towards it, which collapses into darkness. And Velthrix says, that is the closest other source. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm sure Dissipator would love the blood of a Vaneborn. But first, I must return. Unless you have any more questions, I shall be gone.
Do you not want to actually inspect this?
She looks at the very small amounts of drops within that vial and says, I'm afraid if I get too close, I'll become addicted. Blood is a beautiful and precious thing. The blood of a Vaneborn, well, that's a delicacy even I don't think I can handle.
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah.
She bats her wings once and in a burst of flame disappears from where she was standing.
As soon as she leaves, I drag a table into the middle of the room and pull my spell book out and put it on the table and begin to like frantically flick through. And a majority of the book, like the first 2/3, are just like spells, and then a bit further into the book are like some small like journal notes about where we've been and what we've seen, some small like sketches of landscapes and stuff, and then towards the back of the book sort of transitions into this obscene, like it looks like just like mad scrawling of like words written over and over again, like Umberly with thousands of question marks all over the page, or like Trident circled a bunch of times, and then like crude, almost like hysteria filled drawings of the plague doctor with his mask, like over and over again in like the back portion of the book. And then I'll pull out on the last page the note that we received sessions ago that first gave us the details of what the body parts are and where they might be, and I point at the third passage down, which says, I heard rumour its heart is in the hells. A powerful archdevil won it in a game of cards against an exiled archfey. And I underline exiled archfey and pin it against the page where I've written and drawn over and over again this plague doctor's face.
Well done.
Triple G looks like he's about to fucking explode.
So the plague doctor is an archfey, and then won it. Oh my god! Yeah, won it in a game of. Said they like to gamble.
Oh wow!
Oh shit!
Dude, I'm just not.
Fair fucks, Triple G. Fair fucks.
And then I look down the hard camera at the DM through the 4th wall and whisper, I'm coming for you.
The notes have been there for a while. They've always been there. Well, sorry, I really need to go for a piss. But talk among yourselves if you want. Just don't complete the game without me.
Okay.
No, I won't.
Alright, I slay Antoine Batiste.
I don't think it's possible for Yeg to do that, considering this all seems like brand new information to me, even though it's been there the whole time.
Okay, well, obviously there's a lot for Zarlok still to do here now that we've just had that information done. We also still need to drop a teleportation circle here as well. Let's not forget.
Well, I need to. fucking and get fucking Gimli. No,
We
what's
have-
his name?
we
Brian.
We have time still, don't we? We have a few days still, 3 or 4 days.
Yeah, we do. But
We still have a couple of. But how many days does it take for us to get here again?
well, no, we can just teleport back, can't we?
Can we?
Yeah, can we not? I swear that was the whole shtick, is that we can get to and from. Can we not?
Well, I thought we could definitely get back here. I didn't know if we could teleport back to North.
We'll figure that out. We'll see what's what. Because I'm sure we can make it back, you know.
I mean, I'm like Zarlok. Now that you're the leader of this clan, can you just like fuck off? Is that like a thing?
Is that allowed? Yeah.
Or are you
bound?
I did it.
True, actually. Valid.
Yeah,
but maybe
true.
it's different here. I mean, you're a fucking little elf.
We're very liberal. We're very left.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I get
It's a bit conservative. It's a bit reform here.
Yeah, it is a little
This
bit
is
Brexit
major
around
reform
it.
territory.
I think it's best I stay here for a bit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh fuck, dude. That you've just rocked me to my core 2 hours into this recording.
Oh, shit.
Oh fuck, man, I'm sweating. You actually increased my
you
body temperature.
Are you
I'm
sure?
back. What did I miss that was just really cool?
We've just lost a party member.
We've just lost a party member.
We were discussing. Can we teleport back to North Spire? Was question 1. Was that part of the thing, or did we?
Yeah, so you can use the stone teleportation, which is the one-time thing that thingy gave you.
Cyril.
Or you can set up you can set up a teleportation circle anywhere and travel back to Cyril's one.
Okay. So
He
we
let
can
me,
teleport back. Jaff,
yes, you have
thank
options.
God. And then the second question was, well, Zarlok, don't you have things? You know, how does it work here? You know, because you're now the leader, and we were like, oh, you know, fucking Gil left, and it was fine. And then there was the left, and then we were saying how it's reform here, and then he said that he might have to stay.
Well,
Are you
it's
sure,
Yeah.
Zarlok, that's what you want to do?
I think it's best I speak with the elders first.
well, as you're having this conversation within the tent, and the sun is beginning to set, there is a raucous party beginning as they are celebrating their new clan leader. Barrels and barrels of ale have been rolled out. A couple of the hunters have gone and caught a couple of like snow stags that are currently roasting on a spit, and people are just sort of walking up to this like spit roasted. That's really bad. This spit roasted stag are just like cutting off hunks of flesh and just eating it like almost blue, pretty much. And they are like, there are some like fist fights going around for some fun. People are betting and gambling, and everyone's sort of drinking. And some of the elders are sort of sitting around drinking some ale and just talking. And they see you approach Zarlok, and they call you over and say, "Chief, come and join us."
I need to speak with the elders quickly as we before we fully celebrate.
Understood. Our counsel is yours.
I have business elsewhere, but this place still isn't where it should be. And I know I haven't been there in a while, but I don't know if this would be a sign of weakness if I was to leave now.
Zarlok, you have just dispatched your father Drag in a way that has not been seen for thousands of years. Our ancestors could only dream of someone wielding Stormcleaver like you do. I do not think that your rule will be questioned. However, I understand your hesitation. I think the decision is yours. Us elders can keep handle on things, if you believe us to be worthy enough of the task. I would need to consult Karthok, as what if someone was to challenge for your rule whilst you weren't here to defend it? And Karthok begins to sort of close his eyes and rack his brains and think back to the traditions and the law and the rules that govern the Skycarvers. And then says, what if the clan chief is not here to be challenged? Then the challenger must seek him out. So, here's an idea. And he pulls out like this piece of like, it's almost like a pig skin, like two thin pieces of this pig skin. And he says, these are linked. If you were to go and travel, you can take this with you, and I'll take the other side, and anything I write on this side, you will see on your side. If you trust us to govern, we can govern. And if someone is a challenge for your rule, I can write to you, ask you where you are, and either demand for you to come back and face this challenge, or I could ask for where you are, and the challenger can come and seek you out. That's the best I can do in this situation as a counterpoint. According to the rules of the Skycarvers, you'll be protected if you are away, but it is very rare that the chief leaves. Your rule will definitely be more cemented the longer you stay here, and the likelihood of a challenger may decrease. But I understand that you have business to take care of, and we will follow you if we are needed on your journeys, provided the aims are strong, true, and just. You will have the support of your clan members. But the decision is yours.
Jan, chat to me in a whispers chat, quick.
Cool.
Alright, big up the Whispers chat.
Big up the whispers.
Big up the
chat.
Whispers.
The wisp.
Need to use that Whispers chat more, man.
Welcome to Yeg's head.
Yeah.
Right. So
We also need to bring up this whole dwarf thing, because I feel like it's a little mean to just like blow the horn, allow the dwarves here. We kind of got to bring it up with the elders, don't we?
well, also I feel like there's no point in blowing the horn and then immediately leaving.
Wow.
Like
Well,
we not blow the horn
we've got
when we
things to
come
do.
back here.
We've got things to do. Do you know what I mean?
Thing is,
but
if we sleep, I could then select sending in my spells because I haven't got it selected, and then just let him know we've won and won the Skycarvers over, and then we can just, you know.
Well, that's same concept as the horn.
But then they're going to come here, aren't they?
Well, yeah, but it acts as a sending thing to Thrain.
Oh, it's the equivalent of casting.
I believe so. I believe that's what Mr. Yan was telling me.
Okay, if it works the same way, great. But I just thought you'd blow the horn. He hears it,
and like fucking 1,000 of them come over. And
Yeah.
I don't believe
that's
so.
what I thought as well.
I assumed it was something like that, but I think it's more like I let him know and then he takes everyone. So if I say to him, "We've won," they're pretty dodgy, he might go, "Right, cheers, lads." Where's Auric in all this, by the way? Where did we leave him?
I think Jan just keeps forgetting he's here.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fucking Auric wandering off.
It's to be fair, it's less forgetting. It's more just like, you know.
Yeah, he's not doing anything.
He wasn't scrapping, was he?
No, he wasn't doing anything.
I'm reading this note now. So reading this note.
The problem with this Archfey is that we all love him, but I think Yan hasn't. I don't know if Yan's figured out. Like, I don't think he really fits into what's going on at the moment. So we all really want to like see him and know what's going on, but I just don't think he's that much a part of what's actually like going on.
I think we do need to keep our focus on Platisse for now. You know?
Yeah, I'm not saying we divert. I'm just saying it's easy enough. It's easy enough to plan ahead. Well, it's not a case of we should. It's we have to. The heart is in the house.
We will.
We must.
Yeah, he won't be. He won't be in the house though. This Archfey.
He's in a transient fucking space.
What I'm ascertaining from this is I heard rumours its heart is in the house. A powerful archdealer wanting a game of cards against an exiled Archfey. You don't put something you really want up for betting in a game of cards. So
unless you love gambling.
Unless you love gambling,
and then you put up your rollie, you put up your car, pink slip.
Or you were always willing to lose it in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is what every good bartering situation is. So if we can come with something of equal value or more, obviously easier said than done, but
I mean, you know, I have the ring of swimming, so
sorted.
Well, presumably, what our bartering would be with the blood of a Vaneborn. But a couple of things: one, do we want an archdevil with their hands on the blood of a Vaneborn? Two, do we not still want to free that primordial, or at least get our primordial mate in contact with his missus? Making a friend out of a primordial is never a bad thing, I don't think, considering like everything seems so focused on like primordial magic. Actually completing that quest and having him on side doesn't seem like a bad thing. I don't know what the consequences of that are. We're basically like essentially trying to destroy an entire layer of hell.
I've just thought we should have asked who put Agra there.
Fuck.
Well, presumably Asmodeus, who created the 9 layers of hells. Like...
I mean, at least we asked what her favourite colour was, eh?
I have returned from the elders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome.
I have come to a decision.
Good.
I will be staying with the Sky Carvers.
Mature.
To clear up
the mess.
Everything
that
has happened here.
Oh shit.
This does not mean this is the end of the Pillars of Azureth.
No.
They will never
I'll
end.
find you once I've sorted this mess out.
It's cold, man, but in a good way.
I respect your wishes, Zarlok.
Of course.
I'm gonna raise my hand. So the dwarf situation, and how like Thrain and that want to get to their home, and because you won, is that okay for them to like, you know, come here, not to steal shit, but you know, to like allow.
If Zarlok is in charge and he's staying, perhaps it is a wise idea to summon them on the conch.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost asking Zarlok just in case, you know, just in case he doesn't want. I mean, listen, I'm gonna do it, you know, because I mean, Thrain's proud of me, and I don't want to disappoint him. So, you and these dramatic pauses, Zarlok, you kill me every time.
What do you want?
I am gonna blow the conch, or the horn, or the shell, or the tusk. You know, and I don't know if that means he's going to send a literal, you know, 700 dwarfs here. I just think it's like he can use Stormledge as kind of like a stepping stone back to whatever their place is called. Cardoon, is that it? Yeah. Almost like the dwarves. Yeah, almost like an outpost kind of thing. Like they're able to come here, like move on, you know, maybe make their way back.
To reinstate the dwarves would mean you'd have powerful allies in Skarnus,
Skarnus,
and
yeah.
also would mean they'd be operating from, if they're operating from the Storm Ledge, and again, you're the leader, so this is your choice, but as counsel to you, if they were operating from Storm Ledge, which is in Skarnus, it's a heck of a lot easier for them to help you on the right side of the forest and not the wrong side of it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna either blow into it or talk into it. Like, is this thing on?
You can just basically use it as a walkie-talkie, just talk to it.
Oh, cool. Is it... Hello?
Igor,
Thrain?
nice to hear your voice.
Ah, hello.
I take it you were successful.
Zarlok was successful. It was pretty epic, to be fair. Pretty epic.
Amazing to hear.
Yeah, Oryx around it. I mean, listen, I don't know. But I think we're all in agreement that, should the dwarves need to, come here and help out with the giants, help out getting to Cardoon, I think you've got conversations to have with the council here. You know what I mean?
That's good to hear. I tell Oryx to remain there and to speak with the clan elders and Zarlok as to what they can offer us. And I will start to send piecemeal our troops, and we will use Stormledge as a base to where we can have some further scouting to scout Cardoon, and hopefully in the near future reclaim our city.
Copy that.
I'm guessing it'd be too much to ask to expect your help in this matter. I'm sure you have plenty of things to do yourself.
We do have a bit of a time constraint. I would fucking love to, though. You know what I mean? Like, I would love to. But...
Well, I don't plan on doing it anytime soon.
No, then timelines may align.
We have the tusk, so if things
this will always connect you. That's awesome.
Yeah. If you ever need to chat, if you want to
cheers, Thrain.
To speak, you're more than welcome to reach out. But if we are going to launch an offensive, I will give you ample time to understand when it will be happening. If you want to help and could lend your bravery, that will be appreciated. If not, I will let you know how it goes. And if you don't hear from me, then we probably lost.
Roger that. Yeah, copy. Well, it's been nice chatting, and have fun on your journeys and stuff. Hope it goes well.
Stay safe, Scaly One.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off with that one. Cool. I love that.
So,
are we fucking off?
Are
we partying?
Night has fallen. Obviously, you have an instant device to get home, so you're more than welcome to go whenever you want. But there is a party going on. After this evening has finished, from tomorrow morning, there will be 4 days left to the wedding. Okay. So that's your timeline.
Tomorrow morn equals 4 days left.
Are we dropping the teleportation circle here and then teleporting, the 3 of us back to Northspire?
Yeah, I guess we will. I mean, do you not want to hang around?
I'm saying we can stay for the party.
Well, we can. We'll drop the thing.
Say our goodbyes to Zarlok and whatnot.
Yeah. Let's have a good time.
And then teleport in the morning.
Agreed.
Gil?
I'm absolutely happy to do whatever the group feels most comfortable with. I'm happy to do that.
You're part of the group, brother.
Yeah, whatever happens, we need to rest.
We do need to rest.
I need to rest. And we have the time to do so let's do it while we can.
Let's have a chill one, Jaff, yeah?
As you finish as your conversation comes to an end, one of the random sky carvers whose name you never got just comes and thrusts an entire barrel of ale into your arms, Yeg.
Ooh.
And says, Your mouth looks dry. You look thirsty. Get a drink down ya.
Is this Talus's brew? And I'll start chugging it.
And it is a night of revelry. People are drinking, people are dancing to very like folky Goliath music, which is basically just played on drums. You do your best to try and add some melody to the music. It's very like Dumbeki-esque, like a lot of just dum dum dum. And there are like people are playing dice. There are a couple of like arm wrestles. Oh, amazing! The sky clubs, the sky. I feel like you always roll out 20 on performance checks. I love it. The Sky Clubs are loving it. They're hearing proper music for the first time in a long time, and they are regaling in it. Zarlok is teaching everyone how to do the Macarena, and the crowd absolutely loves it. There are like some boxing fights going on, like some friendly sparring. People are betting, people are gambling and playing dice. People are drinking. And Zarlok has pretty much every female in the clan has flocked towards Zarlok, congratulating on his win, feeling his muscles, literally treating him like an absolute stud. They're all trying to become wags at this point. So you guys are welcome to involve yourself in any entertainment, to do anything you'd like to do before we end for the long rest.
I mean, listen, it seems like, we're... Why don't we celebrate, guys? If it's Zarlok staying, let's all have a little cheers to him,
Yeah, I thought that. I'd like to kind of pull the four of us together.
And Orak.
And Orak as well. Pull Zarlok away from all of his wags. Get Gil in from all of that incessant drinking, which we know he's such a fan of. And I guess I don't know. I'm not very good at this, but I would like to give a toast to us all here, considering this might be the last time we're all together for a little while. I want to thank you all. I want to thank Yeg for being by my side for such a long time now and putting up with me for so long. I appreciate your very consistently with all of us, your non-judgmental and constant positive attitude that you bring to us all. I want to thank Gil for his level-headedness, absolute commitment to the best for all of us, whether or not we like it at the time or not. You always have our best interests at heart as a group, and you always are looking out for us and want the best for us always, and I want to thank you for that. And Zarlok, I want to thank you for firstly probably saving our lives on multiple occasions and single-handedly killing most of the big cunts that have pointed their swords our way, but also being a very genuine, well-meaning and well-needed bit of laughter amongst us all. And you lot are the best possible people I could be sharing my experiences in this world with. So cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And the ale flows all night as you regale each other with stories. Actually, I'd like to ask, as you're all regaling each other with your stories of memories with Zarlok, what is one thing each of you bring up as a memory or a story or a moment that you all shared with Zarlok?
I know this is
him for a while.
I know this is a recent one, but launching yourself through the window of Talus's brewery is just absolutely in my top 5 things I've seen ever in my life. That was, without a doubt, one of the best Zarlok moments. So thank you for that.
I will say giving Zarlok that nat 20 back in a Harkon fight was extremely gratifying to see how far he's come.
I think my favourite moment would have to be when me and Zarlok were knocking about the brewery in Low Spire with Zarlok disguised as
The fat guard, yeah.
He was obsessed with darts.
You're so right.
Possibly the most I've ever laughed at.
Zarlok showing off his acting skills. Top tier.
Probably my favourite.
And Zarlok, what's one memory you regale with the rest of the party?
Maybe a bit more of a serious one, but I would say it would be meeting you guys. The first time I ever met you guys, it was very different to anyone else I'd ever met. You stuck to my brain a bit more than anyone else had done before. Didn't really think about anyone else like that before, and you guys have kind of brought it out in me, I guess. So I would have to say meeting you guys is the best memory I've ever had of you guys.
Zarlok says that you think back to that person you met back in Dawnhaven, bloodthirsty and aggressive, didn't need anyone else around him, individualistic and a force of nature that couldn't be controlled. And you look at him now and he's still a force of nature that can't be controlled, but he's someone that you can point in the right direction and will point you guys in the right direction as well. He will rely on his friends. He will trust them. He will listen to them. He will take counsel. And for every moment in Waterside, there are 100 moments of him protecting, of saving, putting his life on the line for those that he cares about. And you look at him now, leader of a clan, and you realize that there is no one better to lead a group of headstrong, brutal warriors than the most headstrong and brutal warrior to ever have lived. But one who is driven by justice and strength of will rather than thirst for blood and the desire for dominance. And you know that you'll always have a friend in the Skycarvers. You will always have a friend in Zarlok, and Zarlok will always have a friend in you guys. And as you continue to drink ale into the early hours, knowing that you're going to get a crazy hangover in the morning, all you can think about is, it's not goodbye, it's see you later.
Oh.
And
Son of a bitch stole my line.
you will eventually let the alcohol consume you and pass out or / trance under the stars atop one of the tallest mountains you've ever been on. And you've drank so much alcohol that the cold doesn't even faze you. And you guys get your long rest. You wake up in the morning, bitterly cold, as the alcohol blanket has definitely worn off.
Yeah.
But your hangover doesn't hurt as much as the heartbreak in your heart of saying goodbye. And as Gil, you get ready the teleportation circle from that scroll. If there's any last goodbyes you'd like to give to each other before you head your separate ways, feel free.
I'm dedicating a whole chapter to you.
I'm going to miss you so much. I never thought I'd say that to anyone. Can I have Rise credits in this, please?
You can have yeah. I'll write that down. Zarlok wrote this whole section.
I'm along those lines.
There you go.
I give Zarlok a a big hug, and then I say, I don't think I've ever been as proud as I am of anything I've done in my life, as much as I am for the man that you've become. And I give him a big smile and walk back over to the teleportation circle and start finishing it off.
I'm gonna wipe away a couple of my kind of dripping tears at this moment. And I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna give him a great big hug. And then I'm not gonna say anything. I don't think I feel like I'd have the right words to say at this point, but I'm just gonna kind of bow to him and give him a salute as I turn around and walk off.
As you all stand around Gil's teleportation circle, Zarlok stands just a few feet away, the exalted Stormcleaver on his back, a smile on his face. As you say the final words of your incantation, as you read your scroll, a flash of bluish purple light envelops you all. And Zarlok, you watch your friends disappear into nothingness. And the rest of you guys emerge in the tavern that you left but a few days ago. The warmth of the fire laps at you. And as hard as it is losing a friend of yours, you know that you have to keep going. And you have 4 days till the wedding. 4 days to scheme, to gather information, to try and track down that vial of blood that anchors Antoine to this world. And in 4 days' time, who knows what will happen? All we know is that you'll be doing it without Zarlok. And I think we'll end there a little bit earlier than usual, but I think it's the right place to end the session.
Yeah.
And
Mate, what the fuck?
That was a surprise.
That was a massive surprise.
our first ever proper goodbye.
To think I briefly thought, oh god, we're going to lose him in the fight, this is sad, to him coming alive and being like, oh yeah, he's here, whatever. And now it's like, oh, he's going to stay. It makes sense, but it's still sad.
I thought the first one to go from the party would definitely be Jaff.
He just has that main character syndrome about him. I thought he'd be the first to die as well.
Hey, I'm gutted. Gil's gutted, mate. I'm fucking absolutely beside myself here.